gracious. I saw Steven Riffles up in here. Very nice. We got Smurfy Live kicking in through the door there as well. I think that was a 4-man team. My blurps need to catch up with me here. You guys outpaced them once again. Steven Riffle, hello to you, sir. How you doing? Good to see you back, man. Yeah, blurp is still slow. I couldn't catch all those names all at once.
FBI, open up!
We got True Ramsey coming in there.
FBI, open up!
Mad Dog saying, let's look at that Reveille. You guys are hitting me up already. I've just gotten back from vacation, guys. My heart can't take it. Goodness gracious. All right, let's see. Counting up the FBI blurps. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. All right, so we had the 3-man squad coming in through that front door there. Welcome on back, guys. So yes, it has been a week since we streamed. We spent the last portion of that down in Las Vegas, having some fun there. Steven Riffle coming in, not bad, not bad. Finally get a break, and now I'm here. Very nice, getting a break. Ooh. Off and Sealer getting that music going. Thank you so much, sir. Hitting that Top Gun anthem, getting us pumped up for today.
FBI, open up!
There we go. Thunder from Down Under coming in behind that 3-man. So we got the full 4-man team coming in through that front door. Thank you guys so much for that full 4-man stack. So where was I? Yeah, so Vegas. We did Vegas this past weekend. So we have taken a week off from streaming. Coming back here, coming back to Gray Zone. But man, it was a good time. I thought it was going to be really, really hot. Ramsey, you counted 6? That's what I thought too. There were a bunch that were stacked up at the beginning. But I think my notifications just ended up crapping out. I guess perhaps when all those blurps get stacked up on top of each other. I think the very first 4 came through there. That would be my count too. The official list though, it just doesn't produce. I don't know. A door can only handle so much. That it can. Only so much. It's usually that first kick that gets it through, though. Mad Dog's asking, the question is, did you win cash? Well, I can tell you that I didn't lose that much cash. At least there's that. Yeah, I went in playing blackjack. It has been a long time since I've brushed myself up on the strategy of blackjack. So unless you play a perfect game, right? If you play a perfect game, your odds are decent. Probably the best on the floor, the best in the casino. Blackjack is probably going to be your best bet, but you got to be perfect with it. If you're not so perfect with it, it's going to be a little less than ideal. I think we're on the little less than ideal part of that. But blackjack is still my game there. Yeah. In fact, I've been playing more blackjack since I've gotten back than when I was out there. So I'm getting ready for the next time I go out. Steven Riffle, you mean count cards, right? So count cards. I do believe counting cards is the way that you push your odds up over 50%, right? Because that's the whole thing about gambling in a casino. All of the games are below 50% odds of winning, which means it's almost a coin flip, right? To win, almost a coin flip. Even if you go to, say, the roulette table and you bet it on a color, right? It's still, you still have that, what, is it 1 green slot that doesn't count? So you still have below 50% chance. Or it's like a few green slots. I don't know. But in any case, it is going to be that below 50%. So the way that the casino is going to win there is just keep you playing, right? In the long term, in the aggregate, the house always wins. That's where that comes from. And so I think that's why they kick card counters out, because that's what pushes it up above 50%. And then the longer you play, the more money that you'll make. Mathematically. Tiberius coming in. You are perfect, Mr. Oliphant. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Flattery will get you everywhere, Tiberius. Ah, yes, Lively. A Lively Bately coming in. Please mention the late, great Ozzy Osbourne on your stream. It would be greatly appreciated. He was an icon of our time. Yeah, so I saw the announcements coming over on X. That happened, gosh, it was like mid-afternoon today. Maybe around noontime, I started seeing the notifications for that. So we have lost a great one. We have lost the great Ozzy Osbourne of Black Sabbath fame. Rest in peace for sure. He was 76 years old, I think, if I recall. But what's amazing, he just had his last concert a week or two ago. Wasn't that long ago. The man was rocking out on stage. Rock legend. Not just a rock legend. Really funny with his TV show, too. I really enjoyed that. Just so fun to watch. What a character. Inspired so many to come after him. Yeah, that's a big loss there. What else is going on, guys? I suppose if I had a bat here, I could bite a head off a bat in remembrance of Ozzy Osbourne. Smurfy reminding us of Sharon straightening his hair with a damn iron. Tiberius, PvP today? We might play a little bit PvP. Let's see how the feel goes. This is my first day back in a week. Let's see how the feel goes here, how the flow. We might JO at first. And then we might warfare. We'll have to see what the loot runs are looking like. If they're all looted up on the PvE side, maybe we go over to PvP, try those loot runs. Because there's several keys out there I'm still looking for. We haven't found those. But I want these loot runs to be a lot more productive. One Deep coming in over on YouTube. Rest in peace to Ozzy. Seconds and thirds and fourths that, sir. Smurfy, seen the Battlefield announcement. So I saw the announcement for the trailer. Right? Is the trailer happening tomorrow? I saw the announcement. I wasn't quite sure what the announcement was all about. It looked like it was an announcement for an announcement. Tiberius finally found that VV key. Where did you find it, sir? Did you find it on a body over at the villa? Thunder from Down Under. I thought you were changing factions. I mean, that is definitely still an option out there. Again, in order for me to change factions, I'm gonna have to drop off my keys. We don't want to do the key grind. Okay, so they're doing it on Thursday. I thought it was gonna be a drop for tomorrow. Okay, so it's gonna be a trailer for Thursday, right? The Battlefield 6 trailer. What do you guys think about Battlefield 6? What is it looking like to y'all? I think some of you have been doing the playtests. If I recall correctly, some of you guys are on the inside doing the playtest for Battlefield 6. I know if you guys are up in chat, you're probably NDA'd. It's okay though, you can tell me. You can tell me. Mad Dog saying, I changed from Crimson to Mithras today. Mad Dogs has joined the good team. Welcome to the good guys. Timothy Holton got that VV and the FP key for me. Oh, brother. He brings gifts. Oh, Thunder from Down Under saying, I could get a new copy of the game. That is also an option. Get out there, support Gray Zone Warfare even more. 2 times, 3 times, if I want to get all 3 of them. Then I could play with everybody. But that does mean that I'm going to have to progress each and every account. Otherwise, I will have like my super chatted out Mithras account, and then my little baby Timmy Crimson, my little baby Timmy Lamong accounts. So hopefully the beta date will be announced too. Rumors for early August. I got invited but missed the email. I was pissed, says Smurfy. I would be a little disappointed too. It would be cool to be on the inside of that and to see how it works. So early August, we think, huh? Is it going to be a closed beta, you think, at first? Or is it going to be open to everybody? I mean, it's Battlefield, so it's got to be a closed beta, right? They're not going to be putting that out to the general public. They only do full releases to the general public, although they are full, buggy, messy releases, is what I could tell. Let me see here. So Tiberius is skeptical because of the previous Battlefields. Brother, yeah, that last one was pretty bad. And I was one of those that got it early. I think I got the pre-sale.
FBI, open up!
There he is, Redneck Atheist making his way in. What's going on, sir? Good to see you in.
FBI, open up!
And Hellbeast is making his way in. Thank you guys so much. I think, let me see. We had everybody come in through the front door there. That would mean that
You know why they
Redneck
call me
Atheist...
Prison Mike?
Do you really expect us to believe you're somebody else?
Do you really expect me to not push you up against the wall, biatch?
Biatch, I have been watching so much of The Office again, man. It's been going on another replay. Ah, God, I love that scene. That's a good one. Yeah, this is their last chance to get Battlefield right. Definitely that last one, 2042, that put a sour taste in my mouth. I got it like straight off the bat, pre-sale. It was super buggy at first. I tried to convince my friends. I was like, hey, it's still actually kind of fun to play. And it was. If you had your friends playing with you, it could be a good time. Playing solo and like all of everything that was going on with the game, I was just like, it definitely lost its luster there. But I'm hoping they can bring it back. They have everything. They have a cookbook of everything that makes them successful. Just go back and make it the way that it used to be. Tiberius saying that they only let cool people in on it. Only the cool people got it. Smurfy saying that they need to get people back on their side after 2042, so I'm hoping. I'm hoping as well. I mean, in the great debate between Battlefield and Call of Duty, you know what? So many times I leaned Battlefield's way. Battlefield was just, it was such a good concept. And it was very distinct from Call of Duty. And then Call of Duty went completely off the rails. So, I mean, Battlefield was the way to go. And then Battlefield completely crapped the bed. So, I don't know, man. We have so many, we have a plethora of indie developers out here making really good games. It's about time we had AAAs getting back into the game and putting out something good. This stuff they've been putting out sucks, man. Here we go. Redneck Atheist coming in with that call to action. Hold on a second. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, share, and add notifications while we knock the rust off and get back into the groove. It has been a week and I am rusty, guys. Hopefully I'm not too rusty for Gray Zone Warfare's mechanics. I know if I took this long off of a different game, let's say Escape from Tarkov. If I took that long off Escape from Tarkov and tried playing again, it would just feel really weird. So, gotta get back in. Gotta get the feel for the game again. And Tiberius saying, yes, now we do have Gray Zone. Compare this game to all the stuff that AAAs are putting out, man. Not even a comparison. The AAAs, they're not doing that good. Crawl of Dookie. Crawl of Dookie is a series I will never play again, says Redneck Atheist. I'm right there with you, man. Stephen Riffle says, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, and 4. Just make that into one game, and the answer's right there in front of him. I agree with you, man. Those are like the absolute bread and butter. Now, I played a bit of Bad Company 2. Played a lot of Battlefield 3. Played a ton of Battlefield 4. And that was definitely like the zenith for the series. They need to get back to that. That's the formula here. Cut it out. Cut it out with the prestige operators like that have to have personalities and all that. No, we don't need that. Just give us a faction. No personality. They're just out there. They're soldiers. That's it. And then please, for the love of God, stay away from doing any of the microtransaction stuff. I know that is like developer crack cocaine. They just need to stay away from it. Because as soon as they start nibbling at that, it's the gateway. It's the gateway to crappiness, man. Have I tried ABI? Tiberius, I have not tried ABI. No. I am a little hesitant for any of the Tencent stuff, just because of the Chinese connection, my friend. And it may just be unfounded fears. Yeah, I don't need to open myself up to any potential threats, if that makes sense. Haven't tried that or Delta Force. I know they both came out about the same time. I do believe they're both Tencent. I might be mistaken on that. They are both from Chinese producers. So we hold back. Mask, nameless soldiers all the way. No specialist, says Smurfy Live. Yeah, Ramsey Hardman's pointing out the sniping in Bad Company 2. So, I mean, we had that good. Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, man. I was sniping like crazy. Good stuff there. And it's the play cycle too. The play cycle's really good, man. You can get out there and that spawn, fight, die cycle is still just really, really fun. I like it. If I'm being honest, it would be a fresh takeaway from playing an extraction shooter where there's so much riding on your play style. The stakes are so high that if you're going to die, you're going to lose money, you're going to lose gear. It'd be fresh just to have that fun loop again. The pay to win BS should be against the law, says Red Deck Atheist. I mean, if not against the law, it should not appeal to us gamers. But that's how they get us. They know that they got us by the wallets. True Ramsey Hardman, but didn't you also stream on TikTok? It's a Chinese platform. Yes, that is correct. I did. In fact, I can, but we are not at this point streaming on TikTok. I got banned off TikTok. We started streaming to X instead. But hey, here's the thing, right? In order to stream on TikTok, if you want to like do it directly to TikTok, you have to download TikTok Studio, right? And there's no way I'm putting TikTok Studio on my PC. I'm not just opening up my PC here, People's Republic of China, just have whatever backdoor that you have to your TikTok software. Go ahead and just have free access to my computer. No, we were not going to do that. Now, that said, I can stream to TikTok straight through my Restream, so there is no connection. They have no backdoor software put onto my PC in order to stream to their platform. That's the only way that I would do it. If they made me do it any other way, we would definitely not be touching it at all. True Ramsey Hardman coming in. Loot boxes through payment are illegal in the EU. That was nice. That was a nice win against those greedy publishers. Really? So how does that work then? If you play these games that have loot boxes, do they just not, are you not able to play it in the EU, or are you not able to purchase the loot boxes? How does that work out? Tiberius, I feel like you don't trust the Chinese government. You may have guessed right. My day job definitely leads me to not trust the Chinese government. That's just, you guys do you, but I've got certain standards I've got to hold myself to. Started with the Battlefront controversy, right? Yeah, Battlefront was definitely one of the bigger ones to lead the way there. Yep. Red Deck Atheist China really loves the backdoor. Ayo! Always count on Red Deck Atheist with the double entendres. Tiberius coming in. What's your job? Can't tell you. It's nothing exciting. I can tell you that. True Ramsey Hardman coming in because those buyable loot boxes fell under the gambling law of EU, so to say. Okay, got you. The publishers needed to remove the buyable loot boxes from their games on EU servers. Oh, that's how they do it. So they make it a server block kind of thing. Server block type of thing then, huh? Okay, I can see how that would work. Tiberius, secret agent, 100%. No, I don't have time to be a secret agent. No. It is cleared though. Yes. Redneck Atheist, so he could tell you, but then he'd have to shoot you in the dingus. Smurfy coming in, he's the American James Bond. If he told you, he'd have to kill you. Actually, Mr. Oliphant was a U.S. Marshal, says Tiberius. Maybe. Maybe. Everybody else is a little bit closer, though. But again, I should say, it's nothing exciting. Don't get yourselves wrapped up around the axle about it. Today, I told you guys I got these. The serial criminal is what we got. You guys can barely see that, I know. So this is the Fruity Pebbles flavored. There it is. You can barely see it up at the top too because there's some green lettering. Fruity Pebbles flavored liquid death. I'm gonna tell you, it's not bad. It's not bad. For any of these limited edition, really weird out there flavors that they do, they're very interesting to start out with. But then you ask yourself, could I drink this long term? And the answer almost invariably is no, because it's so weird that it makes you want to go back to something a bit more normal after a bit. So, I mean, I've had a couple of these already. I know what they taste like. Let's go ahead and crack one open here, and I will describe to you just exactly what the Fruity Pebbles Liquid Death tastes like. Cathorlu coming in over on YouTube. What is going on, sir? What is good, my man? We are back after a week off from our Vegas vacation here.
Let me see your war face. Ah! Bullshit! You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. Ah! You don't scare me. Work on it.
All
Sir,
right,
yes,
there.
sir.
Bad Dog's getting us with the war face going on. All right, so now what I do recall having tasted this is that I wish, because it tastes so much like Fruity Pebbles, that it has some texture to it. It needs to have some chunkiness to it, as if I were drinking like actual Fruity Pebbles here. Because yeah, it's dead on. It's dead on. It's almost as if you're drinking the leftover milk in your bowl of Fruity Pebbles. It has that kind of flavor. But the texture is so different, right? You're not going to have that thick kind of creaminess to it. It does have the flavor straight on. Tiberius, holy shit, that sounds horrible. Cathorlu, ew, Fruity Pebbles, what the actual F? 100%, guys. It is like Fruity Pebbles. So I know Fruity Pebbles is one of those that is, you either love it or you hate it. There's not a whole lot of in between. This is where this rests too. You are either going to say, Fruity Pebbles, it really does taste like Fruity Pebbles. You're going to be like, ugh, it really does taste like Fruity Pebbles. Probably as you're gagging. It tastes like childhood. Redneck Atheist, that's a very good analogy there. This does taste like my childhood, yeah. Fruity Pebble milk, yes. Cathorlu saying it needs to chew up your mouth like Captain Crunch and have the right mouth feel. Mouth feel. That's the term for it. The mouth feel. How does it feel in the mouth, on the palate? Now, have you had issues with Fruity Pebbles chewing up your mouth? Captain Crunch, I can see that. Captain Crunch is like a bowl of frickin' razor blades, man. Even though it tastes absolutely delicious. It's like a bowl of frickin' razor blades.
2 hours later.
There we go. Obi-Wan Nairobi hitting us up with the 2 hours later. We're sitting at about 25 minutes into stream. All right, we're going to get there, guys. We're going to get there. We're so close. Yes. I've never had issues with Fruity Pebbles cutting up my mouth. Besides, if you give it like just 1 minute of it sitting in milk, it turns into just kind of a ricey slop. And that's the way that I would go with it. Tiberius says, you like your mouth filled with chunky liquid, huh? If we're talking Fruity Pebbles in a bowl of milk after, a good 10 minutes of eating your cereal, absolutely, 100%. We like that chunky liquid all up in my mouth. So cheers to you, Fruity Pebbles Liquid Death, bringing me back to my childhood. I appreciate that. Yeah. They nailed it with the flavor. Whether you like that or not is something that's a completely separate topic. Cathorlu saying, we have a different recipe in Canada compared to the States. It's a little crunchy in comparison. Really? So I know that you guys use different food dyes and stuff like that. So I could definitely see, okay, the texture being different country by country. Jake Lima Kilo coming in. Cinnamon Toast Crunch was my go-to as a kid. Same here, man. I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch was probably my number one. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is another one of those. You leave that to the milk, that milk tastes like frickin' horchata. It's just straight up, it's horchata milk. Obi-Wan Nairobi, chunky liquid just sounds wrong. Have you guys ever had that rice punch from South Korea? I gotta say that. Now, it tastes kind of like, it can taste cinnamony, but it's got actual, like just full-on grains of rice up in it. And brother, as you're drinking it, you're getting the rice just kind of floating around in your milk there, in your mouth. That definitely is chunky, but it's enjoyable. Cthorlu says less sugar. That would be good. It sounds like you guys are probably using less high fructose corn syrup, perhaps. Yeah. Tiberius says, I enjoy Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes is another good one up there. Chase the Goat coming in. What's going on, sir? Welcome to you. Mad Dog says sugar is bad for you. 100%. Sugar is the devil. I do have a sweet tooth. It's probably best that we limit our sugar intake as much as possible. Yeah, sugar's bad. Tiberius, less sugar? How unfreedomed. Chase the Goat, the Fruity Pebble Liquid Death is a no-go for me. I got sick from it because I had 2 of them, and I have a weak stomach. With weird taste. So yeah. Oh, I got you, Chase. I got you. Like I said, love it or hate it. That's really, there's no in-between on this. Going full otter. Sorry, was lurking. How was the trip? Trip was good, man. Trip was good. We're a little lighter on cash as we come back. Blackjack did not treat us as well as I would have hoped. But if you're going to Vegas only for the gambling, you're doing it wrong, man. First of all, the food is freaking amazing there. The food is there. The shopping, top tier. They have the absolute best brands out there. You get to go on some pretty good walking through there, man, because the whole place is like an adult's Disney World. So everything is like, if you go walking through Disney World, you're like, wow, that place is really cool. I wish I could go in there. And you can't because it's just a facade. But in Vegas, you have the facade that faces the street, and you're like, wow, that place looks cool. I wish I could go in there. You go in there and you're like, whoa, everything just opens up and you can explore. Exploring Vegas is probably one of the coolest things to do. Tiberius says, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. For the most part, yes. Some stuff does come back with you, though. Jake Lee McKilo says, I have strawberry banana Cheerios, and oh my God, they're great. I have not heard of such a thing. Strawberry banana Cheerios. That sounds pretty good. Is it like, does it have kind of like does it have yogurt? Does it have like those yogurt balls, or like, are they tossed in yogurt or something like that? Because if I'm thinking strawberry banana, it's got to have something outside of just the Cheerios to chew on there. Just the grains, huh? Okay. Got it. Thunder from Down Under says, you're going to have less cash when you buy Gray Zone again, a second time and a third time for all the factions. That will make me have far less cash buying Gray Zone, every single Gray Zone out there. That's when you know you are a true supporter of the game, when you have 3 licenses. Redneck Atheist, I still get myself some of that crack for kids. Eat it dry as a quick snack. Redneck Atheist, which one is that? Is that the, which one do you like to get? Let's see, Chase the Goat. Did you see the circle thing? Forgot the name of it. Oh, dude, the sphere. And you know what? No, I didn't. I did not go to that part of the strip. Now that I think about it, out of everything that we went to go check out, I did not see that. Missed opportunity. I'll have to put that on the list for next time. And you know what I was wishing? They have concerts there. They put on visual shows. And if only they could get a Pink Floyd experience at the Sphere. Like, take my money right now. I would go see that this very instance. Pink Floyd at the Sphere would be perfect. Or shoot, Roger Waters' The Wall. We could do that. If they would do Roger Waters' The Wall, that would be amazing. Art by SL, did I visit Hard Rock? I did not visit Hard Rock. Hard Rock was right across the street, though. Cthorlu coming in. Sugar is the first drug people get hooked on in life. Very true. Think about it. White powder derived from plant extracts that affects you psychologically. It's almost as bad as that other powder long-term, too. Yeah. Yeah, probably just about as bad. In different ways, sure. But oh, so bad. Sugar and caffeine, man, those are the two drugs that are just acceptable to be hooked on. And they're so bad. Guys, I have gotten myself off caffeine. I am no longer a caffeine addict, but I have to not touch it. It's so easy for me to get addicted to caffeine again, so I got to stay away. Sugar is another one of those I got to peel myself off of. My sugar intake is definitely a lot lower than it ever has been. But man, yeah, that's a tough one. That's another tough one there. Going full auto. Good to have you back. Good to be back, my friend. Good to be back. True Ramsey Hardman, as a German, I have to say the best breakfast is good bread and good toppings for it. So what, Ramsey, let me know. What kind of toppings do you put on it then? I'm very curious. What does that look like, a German breakfast? What is that? Redneck Atheist, all the different kids cereals. If I get 5 minutes downtime during the day, dry kids cereals, yeah. That is actually kind of a good snack. Not good for you, but that's a good pickup. Sugar does make the poison. Other white powders are just poison. Chase to Go says beans and toast. I think that's probably English there. Yeah, that's going to be English. Mad Dog says snaps for breakfast. So you're going to have to explain that one. I don't understand the reference. Snaps. Is that going to be like is that going to be more of like a biscuity type of bread? Now a full English breakfast, full English, full Irish, whatever you guys are calling it. The full breakfast that you guys have there amongst the Emerald Isles. All those, man, I love them. I do feel like, though, that's probably a bit much for your average breakfast. That's more like a special breakfast. Nobody's eating a full English breakfast every single day. That's how you get fat as American. Mad Dog says it's a drink. Cherry, peach, strawberry, alcoholic drink? Snaps? Okay. So is it a cocktail? Would it be like a mimosa or a Bloody Mary for breakfast? American breakfast, steak and eggs. You know what, Redneck Atheist? Actually, steak and eggs, good breakfast. Because it's solid protein, healthy fats, and as long as you keep the portion size down, absolutely, man. I would do steak and eggs every single day, but my steak would be like steak strips and just a couple of them and maybe like an egg on it, right? Don't go full bore with it. Don't have an entire, 14-ounce ribeye with half a dozen eggs. For us, it's really not the kinds of foods that we really like to eat, but more so portion sizes are a pain in the ass. Portion sizes are difficult there. Biscuits and gravy, though. My God. Biscuits and gravy. Ooh. Love it. This is Alaska. Are we talking schnapps here? I suppose you could do schnapps for breakfast if you'd like. That sounds kind of an alcoholic thing to do. Sausage and eggs for breakfast is always a great one, says Jake. Get some OJ in there as well. Mad Dog says it's quite clear looking, like, ooh, you got me on that one. Or vodka. Okay. Oh, like gin or vodka. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so Ramsey Hardman's really going to test me on this one. German breakfast. Brotchen or brot. And then different cheeses. Okay, so is the brot the type of bread? That sounds like a Germany word for bread. Different cheeses, okay. Different kinds of sliced meats, got it. Hackepitter is a special processed raw pork. Okay, jam, honey, tomatoes, cucumbers, eggs. Dude, that actually sounds really good. Thunder from Down Under coming in with that Vegemite. Got you, dude. I tried Vegemite. I tried Vegemite once. And for the American palate, it takes getting used to. So Vegemite kind of has that like beer yeasty kind of flavor to it. So I can definitely see getting into it, but you got to take it light. You got to take it real light because otherwise that is a good salty smack to the face. Jake Lee McKilo saying white gravy. That's a good one there. Tiberius, you want a New York strip? Because we're talking steak. I mean, great for dinner. Cut that sucker up if you're going to be doing it for breakfast, though. Ramsey Hardman saying that brought his bread. Got you. Yes. See? I can do languages to a point. English language, not so much. I trip over that one. Let's see here. Mad Dog says German bread looks quite dark with some meat on it. I like a German breakfast. I have never tried a German breakfast. That sounds quite delicious, actually. Art by SL says, I'm a New Yorker. Bacon, egg, cheese with some home fries on a hero. Salt, pepper, ketchup. Okay, so you get like an actual like loaf of bread, right? If you're doing that on a hero. Bacon, egg, cheese with some fries up in there. I have not seen that, actually. Is that a New York thing, huh? Yeah, that Vegemite is a salty yeast spread. What is the light, says Thunder from Down Under? I got you. I know what you're saying, man. But you guys grow up on it, right? Like I said, I tried it once. I need to work on it. Marmite? Now, I don't believe I've ever had the Marmite. No. Ramsey Hardman says, well, Tango, if you ever visit the North Sea coast of Germany, I will happily invite you for a German breakfast. I would love to go to Germany. Yep, that's on the list, man. That is on the list. I would love to visit Germany.
2 hours later.
Full Velocity Gaming coming in the 2 hours later as we are even further into stream and we haven't started up yet. Sorry, guys, we got caught on some international foods discussion. You guys know my buttons. You guys know just exactly how to push those buttons to get me talking here. All right, we can keep this conversation going as we're playing here. Let's jump in. Let's grab ourselves a server here and we can continue to talk about our breakfast. Let's go. Hey, and the visuals come in straight away. Very nice there. Cathorlu coming in. I like the classic 2 eggs on toast with a few strips of bacon. Too big of a breakfast kills my guts for any serious work that morning. I get you on that one, man. I like to keep it nice and light. Sergeant 0311 is up in here and has resubbed for 4 months in a row. There you go. Sergeant 0311, halfway on his way to becoming a fully coined member of the unit there sitting at 4 months. Appreciate you, sir. What the hell? How does this happen? How does he find me straight off the bat? I just jumped in. And he's here waiting for me. This is craziness. What's going on, Womble? Where's my wave? Hello. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, so I've been doing eggs for breakfast as well myself. I have been doing them scrambled, Chef Ramsay style. So we go real slow. We add a bit of cream into it. Plenty of butter. Comes out nice and creamy. Very nice. But just a little. And that's it. No carbs along with it. Leaves me super hungry by lunchtime. And we push through. We push through because we're kind of fasting through the day. So I don't need to get until dinner time. That's what we're doing here. Womble is the gray zone warfare. Ramsey, I would agree with you, man. He is tuned in. The man can see through gray zone warfare as if he is Neo. He is the one. All right, well, it looks like I need to add a tracking tag. Weapons is looking good. I got a bunch of meth. Okay. Let me check my medicals. Medicals are solid, dude. I think I can run. Yeah, I think I'm about ready to run. 65K. Guys, my bankroll is getting real hurting here. We're getting real hurting here. Let's see here. Womble straight out of ground zero here. That he is. Maybe Womble is... He is the experiment that is happening at the very center of ground zero. Tiberius, did you bring that home from Vegas? We brought some things home from Vegas. Keys! Oh, do I have the keys I need? Yes. Yeah, I got the ones that I need to go searching for some cool stuff. Yup. Womble was the event in Le Mans. There he is. the Ghost of Grey Zone, the event himself, Obi-Wan Nairobi. So, frames are looking horrific. Frames are looking horrific. Let me see here. I usually have to turn this off by the end. I see this hasn't been fixed yet. Frame gen I have to have on. Okay, I'm going to apply that. And we're going to go for as long as this is going to allow me. Because now my frames will come up to an acceptable level of a little over 60. Which is doable. Not great, but doable. The Baba Yaga of Grey Zone, says Tiberius. Yeah, that's right. So Ramsey Hardman just figured out that Obi-Wan Nairobi is Womble. That is he. Art by SL is convinced that Obi's a dev. It wouldn't surprise me if he's on the inside. All right, let's say we go hit this west to east this time. Let's go hit up the old boy's mansion first. So I'm going Foxtrot 2.
Request denied. All available
As soon as I can get a bird.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
And we're going to go hit KV Mayor's mansion. All right, cool. Let's do this. Was thinking of switching Twitch name to match. Ooh, wait. Are you going Womble on Twitch or are you going Obi-Wan Nairobi in game?
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
Because if I do recall, I think Womble originally came in
Get ready, we're moving out.
as Wimble, and I kept on mispronouncing it, so he just changed it to Womble.
6. Going dark.
Whee! I guess I need to take off my... Do I have them on? Ah, no, you made me think that I had them on. Okay, night vision is up in the butt. All right, so we're going Womble on Twitch. Gotcha. Sawmill has good loot also. Art by SL. Do I need a key for anywhere over on Sawmill to go get that? No, always been Womble in game. Okay. Where did I see Wimble at then? Am I tripping then? I must be tripping. I was most definitely I was going to say Womble anyhow. Office storage has those black gear crates. And this should be my smaller key, so I think I've got Sawmill. I may not have the Sawmill key, though, that I need. Yo, Mad Dogs finished that final mission there. First time with Mithras? God, how long ago did you do that? You already cleaned up all those tasks. That's pretty intense, dude. How many times did it take you to do that terminal initiative? Ew, Mithras. Well, that's his switch over. He's gone. He's come over to the good side here. I have yet to go over to the Crayon Eater side. Thunder from Down Under saying that it took 2 times. Not bad. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Mad Dogs took you 5 days. What with all the silly headshots? Are the headshots still that bad out there, man? That is...
1 minute.
They need to tweak down on that. The one tap's a little frustrating. And they've kind of been that way for nearly this entire patch. There was like some update that jacked up the level of one taps. Mad Dogs did that all single. There you go. Doing it singles, that's difficult, man. That's very difficult. Zalasker, huh? Crayon, save me the red. Tiberius likes the blue, tastes like Fruity Pebbles. So if you get the blue and the red and the green and the yellow, just eat them all together. Or like shave them off into milk. You recreate the Fruity Pebbles experience. Cheetos and wheels, yeah, compared to when the game launched, it's better now with the one taps than when the game launched.
Spread out.
But they're still a tad bit heinous. All right, 2:20 in the afternoon. It is rainy. So rainy. Want to make sure that I don't go down the hill and fling myself off. So here's a good trail. Let me follow this down. Tiberius saying, I can make it chunky liquid in my mouth. Just like half-chewed crayons, yeah. I did get a box of those edible crayons from my Marine friend. He found it kind of funny. Sergeant 0311 says you have half a pack of cigarettes and you're wearing sunglasses. I am rocking those sunglasses. Where are my smokes? Carthurlu saying that in the most recent live stream, the devs were saying that canted sights and bipods may never come to the game. What? No. No, are you for real? That's terrible news. I mean, how hard can the canted sights be? They're like... It should be right there. That's disappointing. What? Why? Why? I was hoping you get the Blues Brothers reference. Sergeant 0311 coming in with it. Oh, we're on a mission. A mission from God. Don't die, don't die. Tiberius says canted sights are still coming, just depends when. Yeah, I'm hoping there's no truth to that canted sights not coming rumor. That is disappointing. I want that very much not to be true. Bipods will not come until there's a gun that utilizes them. Bros, I'm pretty sure, like, we have guns that would utilize the bipod. Right, the M700. Basically anything with a Picatinny rail can attach a bipod easily enough. Full Velocity Gaming saying that canted sights are coming, just not now. We just don't know when, but bipods will not, as of right now. As of right now, okay. I mean, bipods would be extremely helpful for when you're getting those long-range snipes. That would be wild if they never get it, man.
Love to the Tango Papa Delta troops.
Yo, what is up? McBride Motorsports making his way on in. Thank you so much for the $5 there, sir. Sending our love straight back to you, my man. How are you? We just got back from Vegas ourselves. Got a little rest in, had a little recovery. And now trying to get my Gray Zone Warfare legs back underneath me. Where's he at? I heard shuffling. Yep, there he was. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so that means bipods will probably come with the LMGs or something. I could see that. That would be the perfect time to introduce them, because if they put in LMGs without bipods, you're kind of asking for some problems there. Your bipods are not going to be nearly as useful. Error tracker. So they talked about a whole system for mounting would need to be implemented. Really? Detecting flat surface. Oh, got you. Detecting flat surfaces. Okay, so not necessarily the weapon itself, but it's got to be the terrain. Got you. See, brother, you know about that stuff. Every time we talk, you drop these little hints that you know kind of what game development is like. Yeah, you've done a little bit of that, I can tell. M700 can already do a bipod if they added it, but yeah, so it's the mechanic. I got it. It makes sense. Mountain Man B, did you have cool weather in Vegas or was it blazing hot? So, fortunately, the days that we were there, yeah, it was like 90s, maybe. I don't think it ever broke 100 when we were there. It was actually fairly decent for it being July, like mid-July. In fact, it did sprinkle once. It sprinkled a little bit of rain on us for like a quick second. So we had a little bit of cloud cover. Yeah, not a whole lot of heat. Very, very tolerable for Vegas. Rather enjoyed it. Cthorlu saying, I don't know. I would rewatch the stream. What's his name pretty much said canted sites are not in the cards. I'll try to find the timestamp. Not in the cards. No, I'm not happy about that. That's disappointing. McBride Motorsports coming in. Things are great. Going on a kayak camping trip with my Marine friends up at Flathead Lake. Going back to India in the week of August 11th and headed out to Oregon the week of the 28th. Driving it all. Dude, you are going back and forth across the states. Crisscrossing. Okay, so he sees me. I'm going to work my way to the back entrance. Cthorlu's got that video up in there on Discord. All right, so we got the community requested improvements from Gray Zone Warfare up in the Discord. If you guys are interested, are we getting bipods? Let's see what they have to say. We need a definitive answer. Bipods, canted sights. Go, go, go! Whoa! Whoa, where do you shoot me from? Whoa! He's down low, isn't he? There's somebody up here, too. Let's go get him up in the building. Ah, I hear him. I hear him. He's right outside. He's right outside. Not in the cards. For next updates or whatever, would bet my next paycheck that they will bring canted sights at some point. I would tend to agree with you. Oh, why is my... Woo! Was I too close to the door? That was close. That could have been disastrous. That's why these long barrels, man, not necessarily the best for CQB. Tiberius says, love my canted lasers. There we go. He kicked open the door. What? Frickin' gangster. Hell yeah. Let's see, what you got, jewelry box? Diamonds. Gold chains. And there's a purse in here. Okay. All right, I need to be looking at these bodies for some keys. Who's got the VV key? Disastrous. That would be rather disastrous. Trying to fight in these confines with a 20-inch barrel on my M4. Okay, who's got it? Who's got it? Think Baba Yaga got the purse. He definitely did. I swooped in for all those diamonds and pearls and such, and he got whatever was in the purse. Probably a massive amount of cash. All right, so these guys are rocking 74 U's, a little shorty. You look prettier with the necklace anyways. I am fancy that way. Not like Hassan fancy. We're not rocking the pearls. Nope, no key, no searchable area on you? Or do I have to come down to the crotch for some dead guy tuna? Okay, so I had one guy outside. Was there? Yeah, he's in the bushes. There he is. Canted sights, same answer as the bipod. Until we require, it's a task and a half. Systematic changes, says Foxic 2025. Bro. They let Foxic lead it one time and he drops that kind of news on us? Terrible. I don't want him leading these things anymore. No, we want Jacob. Give it back to Jacob. Crotch tuna. The worst kind. Said looking down with closed body language, says Cthorlu. You were checking out the body language, yeah. That means he's ashamed of it. He said it very shamefully, knowing that was going to make us all angry. Check the butt. What's in the butt? Money's in the butt. Crotch, dead guy tuna. I don't even have to work for this anymore, says Redneck Atheist. No. We're making it too easy. All right, none of these guys had the key that I needed. But we did make some money off of this. The farm, no. What was the next one? We wanted to go to, like, where's the small Chon Village? Does that have another key to get into? Chon Village? That might be one to check out. There was like a small market that I wanted to hit. It's along this route, I think. I seem to have lost it. Let's go Hotel 3, and we'll get out there by heading first up to a Foxtrot 2. Fox 2. It's next to Falcon. Okay. The small marketplace key? I think so. I don't think I've got the small marketplace key. Fox 2. I'm missing it. We're talking up north, yeah? There's golf. There's small marketplace. Okay. So small marketplace I definitely do have to hit. Chon Village. Let's hit that too. Yeah, like I said, Hotel 3. We'll take Hotel 3 out that way. Next to Falcon, left to Falcon. Got it. Small market is southwest of the airport. Says brain donor. Oh, brain donor. Dude, I like that name there. Brain donor. Sometimes that's how I feel. When the mouth gets talking and the brain ain't working, I'm definitely feeling like I have donated that sucker a long time ago. I'll sell you my key. $1 billion, says Tiberius. Tiberius, if you didn't notice, brother, I am sitting at like 67K, maybe. Give me a few loot runs here first, and we'll see. I need a few loot runs to build up my bank account before I can afford your $1 billion key. Is small marketplace worth it? I always go to Fanny's Paradise for a little loot run, says Ramsey. Well, I know small marketplace has some stuff. I do want the key. I want to have that on my loot run. I still have to get Fanny's office because I want that on my loot run as well. The collective gasp at Tiberius and his $1 billion keys. Small marketplace has 3 black crates. So if you're looking for gear, that's a good one. Ooh, do we know where Vulture's at? I realize I've been gone for a week. I don't know where Vulture's at this week. Somebody hit up that dang old whereisvulture.com. Let me know. Where is Vulture? Westmore and Harrison, says Full Velocity Gaming. There we go. Wild Wild West, says Harrison. Gotcha. Obi-Wan, Westmore, Harrison. Okay. Westmore and Harrison. So here's Westmore. Ah, okay. I can hit Westmore on the way to Chon Village. Perfect. I'll hit Hotel 3. Very good. While it's not going to make me a whole lot of money, I still do need to sell this stuff over to Vulture. Still trying to level that bastard up, man. That guy's such a cheapskate. And I don't know if it's going to be for bragging rights, a sense of satisfaction, the ability to buy an MP7A2, maybe. I don't know what's driving me to do it. Fusai Village has a jewelry box and a purse, says Full Velocity Gaming. Fusai Village. All these little villages, where are they at? Fusai, no, Fusai's not over here. Did we come across that? Nope, that's Ban Langfao. Fusai Village. See, there should be a little village over by Falang, yes? Yes? No, I don't believe so there. By Sawmill, east side. Okay, so by Sawmill, east side. We got the fishing hut. Maybe I haven't discovered it yet. Got a little outcropping of buildings there. Haven't discovered the name of it. Yeah, I might have to go try to find it first. Looks like I do not have. Sawmill. Over by the fishing hut. Got it. All right, so we got to add all the villages basically to our loot run list. Because they all require keys. They'll all have a good, jewelry box or so. Tiberius just hit 500K. Brother, you're rich. You're rich compared to where I'm at. You are rolling in it. Now, I have seen guys playing Gray Zone Warfare in the multiple millions of dollars. I also have too many guns. I could probably sell off some stuff in my stash and make a lot more money. I can tell you that selling the high value loot over to Vulture, it ain't going to be the way to do it, man. That's not the way. Like 15 DDM4s, dude? Okay, so you have your money tied up in assets. That's what it sounds like to me. All right, where's this guy going? Hotel 3? Let's jump on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Why am I tired?
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper! All right, be right back, guys. Tiberius says I gave up on Vulture. Yeah, with the rate that I play here, I'm never going to make it on Vulture. That is an impossible mission. Okay, so from here, I want to hit up Westmore. And then we'll move on through. So we got the small marketplace to go hit. How much to rent Womble? We got to ask Womble what his price is. Sarge? Oh.
There we go, Shady. What's going on, sir?
Shadesy, how you doing, my man? I did have music playing in my ear. I knew I wasn't crazy. Okay, we got him through the pipe. Guy up high, Womble shredding him. Nothing in here. Nothing to see. Bit of coffee. All right, have a key on you, sir. I want your keys. Give me your keys. You can't rent Womble. Womble rents you if he wants to. Have you been playing a lot of the EFT wipe? Tiberius, I've not been playing a lot of the EFT wipe. No, sir. We have dipped our toe back in on the PvE side because my characters chatted out on PvE. And really, like, when we want to get some reps in with Megan, that's when we definitely do ourselves some Tarkov there. But we can't give up on the Gray Zone Warfare. No, sir, this is our main. So, Gray Zone Warfare, throw in a little escape from Tarkov from time to time, you know, rotating in some different mil sims. Because we got to be getting into the mil sim mood as well. Can't forget about, we got Bellum coming, guys. Bellum's on the horizon. Sarjo311 says, I got Vulture to level 3 and I'm done? God dang, dude. It takes a while, doesn't it? Is leveling up Vulture to level 3 the hardest thing in the game? It's holding us over until Bellum says Mountain Man B. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hands off the game. Okay. That is usually a sign of trouble there. Don't want to freak the game out and have it crash on me. All right, high value loot. Let's get you on out of here. Yeah, so there's a couple things that we could do, right? Bellum is on the horizon. We got plenty of stuff to keep us busy. I mean, we could always rotate in squad. Arma. The last time we tried Hell Let Loose was to, you know, we had difficulties. We can talk about that. Tiberius says Black Ops 7. I know guys have been talking about Black Ops 7. They said the same thing about Black Ops 6. And it's just all, it's all Call of Duty. It's all Call of Duty, man. It's probably worth it if you're going to be playing the, the story. Whoa, no, I didn't want to drop that. I love Hell Let Loose, says Tiberius. Dude, I love Hell Let Loose as well. Yeah, that is a fun game loop, dude. All those games, actually, all the mil sims, they got a really nice, tight game loop. Real fun to play. We had a DDoS freaking attacker. The last time we tried to play it, DDoSing every single server that we were going to. Pretty lame. So, unfortunately, that game is kind of open to that kind of stuff, unfortunately. Yeah, they're a target from time to time. Okay, guys. I just want you to be aware. The game is feeling a little choppy here as I'm going in and out of menus. That's usually a bad sign. So if I crash, bear with me as we restart the game then. All right, Vulture. Look at that. $82 for this stuff, $375. He's what a cheapskate. Sergeant 0311 saying that Twitch flickered too. Let's see. You know what? I wonder what bitrate I can go up to. Now that we're partnered. I wonder what the max allowable bitrate is for partners. Because I'll be able to beef this up a bit. I've not played around with it yet. We haven't done, what is it, is it the 4K? Do we get 4K streaming? I can't remember what the beta streaming level is that you can get into, but yeah, we haven't bumped up there. Yeah, so Twitch flickered too. Interesting. I'm biased, but Rogue Extract on Reforger is an extraction shooter similar to Gray Zone Warfare. Rogue Extract. Interesting. 1440p, Shadesy. I should be able to push 1440p enough. Oh, who is this? Lampro, what's up, dude? How are these dudes finding me? Yo, what up, Lampro? And Womble's here. It's like Everybody can find me so easily. They did mention something about changing up. I don't know if we're dropping something. We don't want to lose it. We don't want to... key holder. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. FP office. We got the VV. Louisa. A208. Brother. You're a freaking legend, dude. I don't exactly have $1 billion. I have 65K. I don't know. Would you take a dance instead? They have my ping. Is that what it is? My IP? Now I just need to twerk. Let's see here. We got to control up. I got to bounce my twerk up. All right. They are tracking me by IP, aren't they? They know exactly where I'm at. Handouts. Absolutely. I will definitely take handouts. I can be purchased for keys. But that really helps because, I mean, FP Office, I've been looking for that forever. VV Room key, absolutely. And there we go. Sometimes it pays to stream. Absolutely. Time for VV. That's what I'm saying, man. Because we got Westmore done here. I think I got all of the loot off me. Yeah, it's looking like all the loot's off me. Go ahead and put up the cash. 67.2K, not great. At some point, I might need to drop some of these keys here. Or at least divide them out a little bit more. I need like a loot run. I need a loot run key box. Okay, I do believe our business here is done then. Chon Village. Anything in Chon Village that we really need to be looking for? Is that a good loot area or no? Maybe stay away from Chon. Small marketplace. We know that one's good. Tiberius, I separated my keys into map sections. So that's the way that I normally do it. Yeah, I normally do it by map section. It turns out that we didn't have that many keys. So we just kind of lumped them all into one key holder. And then rather I did like my small places versus the large places. And I think it's gotten to a point where I need to divide it down a little bit further. So we might be going by geographical area of some sort. Let's see here. So there's a blue crate in the Sunset Chalet South that needs a key. Oh, Sunset Chalet. Okay, so that's a place I've not been to. Sunset Chalet. Yeah, I don't believe I've gotten to that. Have you tried the MCX with its subsonic ammo? I don't think I have rocked subsonic on it. No. What's your experience, Ramsey, with the subsonic ammo? Is it any good? Tiberius, I pulled a lot of 20-inch M4s out of that. Ooh. Okay, out of Sunset? Sunset Chalet. I'll have to keep that in mind. I need a Sunset Chalet key. Right next to us. Oh. Oh. Sunset Chalet. Talk about this big mofo up here. Ah, he's running towards it. Okay, that must be it. Yeah, because come to think of it, I love the hand and arm signals. The man's a mute. So the hand and arm signals are on point. Okay, yes, have not been to Sunset Chalet. Here we go. We get to open it up. Womble gets to one-tap somebody from like 500 meters out. Okay, Ramsey says that it's awful. The subsonic ammo makes no difference in the shooting effects. It only flies with 340 meters per second, does not enough damage for it to even exist. Yeah, they need to bump that up then. You see, the terminal ballistics on target should not be all that different round to round. Right, time to kill should not be all that different. Ooh, I should probably throw my scope on so we don't get caught unawares here. Sunset Chalet, there it is. Oh crap. All right. Somebody please have some keys. Sunset Chalet keys, please. A little bit of money. Little bit of money. Nope. Well, no. No. Do not want. I want your... I'll take your optic. I want to stay a little bit lighter than I have been. That's like CQB for Womble, yeah. When is Bellum coming out? It says roundabout 69. Brother, I do not know yet. Now, they did have an NDA meeting for Founders last week that I missed because I was in Vegas. I don't think they put out a date, though. And if they did, I probably wouldn't be able to talk about it. I think the date is still technically TBD. The CQ ammo for the MCX, on the other hand, is awesome. Yeah, the CQ, it works. You gotta get the long barrel, though. Oh, Womble is just tearing them up. Yo, funny, this place kind of looks like... This place kind of looks like Spielberg, doesn't it? We got some slightly tweaked assets. Same floor plans. This one's Spielberg. Okay, so we should have crates up along the roof line then, I would think. $14. Is there a keyed area in here too? Was that what he was saying? Sunset Chalet key. Left the 30mm rings on, did I? Oh, I did. Dummy. What a dummy. That's not what I wanted to do. Although you probably could use them for a sight. I wouldn't recommend it. It's always on the butt. Always got to search the butt. Ramsey, good eye, though. Good eyeballs. Okay, so where's the locked area then? Let's see, that's not movable. Sunset Chalet. Oh, we got crates. Okay. We do have some crates. If I can freaking open it. Oh, okay, so it's the case. SC case. Got it. That's what we got to open. Okay, so it's not a room. It's actually a crate that you have to have the key for. That might be the first time I've seen that. Ramsey, are you a Star Wars fan? Tango just finished the Andor series. So, yes. Yes, somewhat. I would say probably more so for the movies. Out of the series, I've not seen the Andor series, actually. I have not. Would you recommend it? Is it good? As a Star Wars fan. Andor was so good, says Obi-Wan Nairobi. Might need to check it out then. Somebody's down there. Somebody's down there. I ought to throw my scope on. Can't see him. I hear him. Let's see if this finds him. Nope, no dice. No dice. Actually just found that key, but haven't been up there since Full Velocity Gaming. Yeah, so apparently it's to a case. I had no idea. No idea they were locking down cases. I do find that interesting. Best Star Wars show they've done, really? Well, that is high praise there then. Okay, so Andor, we're gonna have to check that out. Oh, Womble's getting some. It was really something else. No Force users, no lightsabers, just the secret intelligence battle between the upcoming rebellion versus the Empire. Really exciting. Okay, so kind of like, is it around the Rogue One time frame, or is it before that? Between the upcoming rebellion versus the Empire. Yeah, that would put it like Rogue One or before. Before, leading into Rogue One. Got you. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so Sunset Chalet, we've got it. Small Marketplace should be up next on the list. That's cool. Yeah, one of these days, I'm going to watch them all in order. Have you guys ever done that? A chronological viewing of every single piece of Star Wars lore out there? Did you watch Rogue One right after the season 2 finale too, Womble? Oh. So you guys know. Are they going to continue on then with another Andor? Very, very interesting. Yo, Moose Knuckle Mafia, what's going on, sir? It's been a while. Been about a week. Yeah, we had some pretty good time off. Spent some time out in the desert. Did a little gambling. Did a little bit of eating, a little bit of shopping. Good stuff there. Viper58, how's it going? Welcome to you, sir. All right, bit of a walk out to SMP. Small Marketplace. That's the lingo for that. Oh, hello. Ah! Oh! His friend decided to come out and see what was going on. His friend got waxed. Hey, Viper, we're doing good here, man. Like I was saying, yeah, we just got back from Vegas. Nice little trip out there. Good vacation time. We needed it, man. We've been working real hard. Moose Knuckle Mafia restocked the fridge with liquid death water and thought of me. What flavor? Brother, we're rocking the cereal flavor. What's this called? Cereal Criminal? It's the Fruity Pebbles flavored limited edition. Fruity Pebbles. If you guys like it, if you guys like Fruity Pebbles. Is he gonna smoke me? Boom. Hit me with the banger. Yeah, we're probably coming about time to have to restock our fridge with the liquid death. We're about out of our base flavors, and I can't be doing frickin' Fruity Pebbles the whole time. No. Can't do any of the sparkling water, so just the mountain water. Oh, okay. So you're doing the still water then, huh? Little still water restocking. Is that the black can? Trying to remember. Or is the black can sparkling? Oh, man, Ramsey, yeah. I figured it was going to be real late or real early, depending on your perspective there in Germany. 3:27 in the morning. Gotta go. Hey, brother, have a good evening then. Well, good evening. Have a good morning. Get some good rest. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with us, Ramsey. And I'm going to have to give that German breakfast a try. That sounds very delicious. Moose Knuckle Mafia, I'm a basic bitch. Gotta be drinking that still water. Nothing wrong with that, my man. Nothing wrong with that. Where are these dudes at? This is a small marketplace, yeah? Oh, it's been hit. These guys are long dead. Okay, so I guess we'd be looking for bodies then. Gotta give that Andor a try. I'll definitely be checking that out, man. Very dead. Where's the rest of the bodies at? I want keys. Okay, so it's the white can. Got it. White can with the black writing. So I guess the black can's the sparkling version. Anything? Anything? Not searchable? I gotta find bad guys. Bad guys are gonna be the ones that have it on them. Moose Knuckle Mafia, quit drinking sodas and now anything carbonated messes your stomach up. Well, good on you for quitting to drink sodas then, man. Keep it nice and still. No problem with that. What did that just... Oh, the lamp. Nope, do not need to turn on the lamp. We got plenty of light here. Ironheart, I've never been jealous of somebody's hair until now. Ah, brother. Don't be jealous. It goes away very quickly, so I'm trying to hold on to it, you know, as best I can. Yep, hair is fleeting. Okay, lots of bodies in here. I'm not holding out hope for any of these containers. I do want keys. Yeah, hard to see when they're not walking. Moose Knuckle Mafia, I'm 36 and bald as a hooker's pubic area. Oh, good lord, this place is open and stocked. And the cases haven't been looted. Lucky day. Let's see what they got in here. Ooh. Big old shotgun. Let's see. Mock with some goggles. Plate 6. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be heavy, but I kind of don't want to do it. We have been collecting up the plate 6s. Suckers are heavy. Gonna be encumbered. Very encumbered. Which one is SMP? So small marketplace. Right next to Gulf 3 and Falcon. Apparently, yeah, this is the one with the key. What's going on, dude? All right, so we got the plate 6. Oh, and there's just a bunch of food and water here. Did Womble drop all that? That's pretty funny. Let's go ahead and use what we got then. Yeah, this one would be like SMP house. I think it's SMP house key, maybe. All right, eat and drink. I'll pick up another. Oh, is that baked beans? Okay. Some nectar. Let's do this. Okay, so that's the house. Don't suppose I'll be able to find the key. Bodies are difficult to find right now. Okay, let's see here. On the map, gonna need to hit. Let's say we go hit Falcon, because I need to get this plate 6 off of me. And then we can hit the...
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Oh, Arnold. Oh, Arnold. God, would I love to go on an Arnold movie marathon. That would make me happy. King Titus has all of the keys except one now. Oh, dude, he must have been playing super hard then. Which key is King Titus missing at this point? Check the table. What am I? Wait. What do you mean? Check the table up in the house? Why? Is it going to have my key? Abram Gunnan, what's going on, sir? Oh, okay. Is that where it spawns? No way. No frickin' way. Let me go see. I'm walking so slow. Hopefully it stays open for me. Did I ever watch the Mad TV Arnold impressions? Yes. What was the comedian's name who did it though? Oh, I'm so slow. So slow, so heavy. All right, so table would have what? Keys? 'Cause, I mean, we got ammo. I don't think I've got a key spawned. That would be weird, though, to have the key spawn in here for the door that you're trying to open. But if I am you and you are me, then who is he? Maximus Knives. Hey, what are we playing tonight? Maximus Knives. We're gray zoning, man. We are gray zone warfaring tonight. Picking up keys, looting up some places. Walking really slow because I got a plate 6 up my butt here. Yo, there we go. Ironheart. Coming in with that follow there. Thank you so much, Ironheart, and welcome. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the unit. This is a painfully long walk here. I just got to hit that blue flag and drop off this plate 6. And then we'll be on our merry way, moving a lot faster. Badoof. Very slow in the meantime. Moose Knuckle Mafia. Oh, I found a laptop finally. It has a 5070 in it. Good to go there. 5070. Okay. Now to save $1,600. $1,600 on a laptop. Not bad. Particularly one that has a 5070 in it. Is that your game plan for playing some Gray Zone Warfare? Oh, I can't jump. Waddle walking with all that up your butt. That's what I'm doing. Okay, plate 6 is out of there. No space in any of my containers for it. I do want to sell these optics, though. That'll make a little bit of money. I've got some cowboy beans. Okay. Cash is going to be heavy. Let's get that off. And Gunny, what do you want? $60 a piece? Not super. Could be better. Okay, so from Falcon, we hit small marketplace. We got golf. We could go anywhere. I want to go hit SRS. But I got this dude up at Shepherd. Grizzly's probably been there. All right, Fox 3, hop on over to Oscar 1. And we make the run. Would maneuvering without the light on be better? Or does it not give you away like in real life? So it does. Yeah. No, it does give you away. Within a certain proximity, it does give you away. Now, we are on the PvE server, so I'm really only worried about bots here. And with that, we can go ahead and take on bots, man. I will attract their attention all day. Absolutely. They'll yell at me. I'll shoot them. Everybody has a good time. But if you're on PvP servers, laser light discipline. Absolutely. All right, Oscar 1.
Roger. Raven is in the air and heading to Gulf 3.
Hopefully Grizzly did not go hit SRS. That'd be a real shame if that's a dry hole. But it usually is. Unfortunately. Moose Knuckle Mafia, unless I can build a mini the size of an Xbox S series, okay. Bot ready or not for Xbox since I enjoyed watching me play. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, dude, I've actually been meaning to get a little bit more Ready or Not in, too. Ready or Not's kind of an intense game. That's fun.
Strap in. We're heading out. Raven here. I'm moving out.
Viper's got that spare SMP. Oh, boy. It's Christmas in July. What kind of dirty deeds do I have to do to get that SMP key? Oh, there's my helicopter coming in.
30 seconds.
Whoops. Whoops, I jumped on Wombles. No biggie. Same thing.
I'm at the LZ. Hurry up and get in.
Boy, it's a good thing that they don't punish you for not getting on your bird.
10 seconds.
I'd be in trouble. Moose Knuckle Mafia says, I may or may not have injured some hostages to kill the bad guys. Ah, brother, that happens all the time. Yeah, don't worry about that. All right, so SRS first. Let's go do that. Yeah, don't worry about that, dude. I have smoked plenty of hostages. What are they going to do? Give you a bad grade? Okay, whatever. Go ahead, give me a bad grade. I don't care. I want to get that mission done. Can't have a hostage situation if there are no hostages alive. Obi-Wan saying, one of these days I'll send you to the wrong side of the map. Yes. Yes, and that's what I would deserve for getting on the wrong chopper. That's pulling a tango there. Get on the wrong chopper, get the center square. Nothing to do, just need to get it to you. Viper, brother, apparently I have a giant beacon on me and people find me like super easily. So yeah, we are on these JO servers. Trying to remember Central, I think, since they don't have a mountain server. 'Tis but a flesh wound, peasant. Oh. Yeah, sometimes those hostages can be a little annoying in that game. They definitely get in the way. Some of them just look like they need to get shot, though, man. Gonna be honest. Hard to tell the difference between them and the bad guys. And I am a shoot first, ask questions later type of person. Maximus Knives. Now I hear the sound of coconuts clip-clopping in my head. We are the knights who say knee. What a freaking awesome movie, guys. I definitely need to go get back and watch some Monty Python. Holy Grail, solid movie. Oh, was that not a guy? That was not a guy. That very much looked like a guy, though. He's just all blue and gray. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, walking around with the light on. Asking to get shot. Oh. See, now these windows are busted. Should I be able to throw a grenade through it? Oh, God. Nope. Nope. You can't throw grenades in there. Probably would have hit Womble as I was at it, though. That wouldn't have been good. Nee. Yeah, don't throw stones. What is the airspeed of an unladen African swallow? Okay, we got the key. We can do the business. He didn't kick it open. Let's see. We got Colt 1911. Oh, I'm collecting those. So many Colt 1911s. Gotta pop that map up. Here. You know where I'm at. We're over at SRS, the radio station. So out south of Shepherd, at the radio station. Moose Knuckle Mafia. I wave my private parts in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. Nothing fancy here. PGR kit. I have been collecting too many of those. I will take the exfil. Could use a good helmet. Yeah, I tell you what, man, when I was a kid, watching the Black Knight getting all of his limbs hacked off was like the peak of comedy. It was the best. Yes. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Well, what if he was carrying a coconut? That's how you get coconuts in Britain, right? Mach 3? Mach 3? A swallow with a coconut in its claws? Going Mach 3. Zoom. It'd be breaking the sound barrier. Ah, no. We need to go check out here. Yeah, this is usually pretty fruitful out here. Central. Yes, sir. We are central. Centralized. Not mountain time. That's because I just don't have mountain servers. So, yeah. That is where you can find me. Apparently, there's not a lot of action going on if you guys are finding me straight off the bat like this. Phenathil. Okay. You're speaking my language. What does Phenathil do for me? Increases stamina regen, intoxication, and hydration drain. Okay. But we get better regen. Roger. Lulls at that visual. Scorched feathers. Yeah. It'd be a fireball. Fireball bird. Okay, let's see here. We hit SRS, so now we need to go hit VV. Yeah, VV. Which we have the VV key now. That's good. We're rocking a coveted loot key. Cthulhu coming in with some fun headcanon of mine. Black Knight is actually David Tennant Crowley from the book show Good Omens. I could see that. Now I got to go back and watch Good Omens again. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, the Fruity Pebbles, for me, not bad. I can drink the whole can. I don't know if I would get another case. We'll see what happens once I kill this case if it's still available. That's generally what it's like with, oh, let me make sure my stuff's it's not still tracking. Just in case I die on these hills. There he is. Womble's running down it. Womble's good. It's dark. Can't see. Can't see. This isn't the Firebird I wanted. That bird re-entering Earth's atmosphere, burning on its way in. It's kind of what it would look like. All right, where are we at? Hydration is hurting. Let's hit a gray. Pop it. So what are the grays good for? At least 50. It hits me. Something absurd, like 75 on the hydration. And Jake Lima Kilo coming in. The liquid mango, the mango liquid death is all right, but if you mix it with strawberry watermelon juice, it's amazing. Ooh. Ooh, I've not thought about mixing different types of juices in with liquid death. That would get interesting. That would kind of defeat the purpose of trying to cut down on the sugar, though, introducing the juices into it. But, I mean, sugar tastes good. That would definitely bring some flavors to it. Basically, tastes good, but off-puttingly weird, says Redneck Atheist. It is off-puttingly weird. Now, out of the weird ones here, I would say that the Fudge Sundae, that's the other limited edition that I tried, and that one was weird in a way that I definitely would not drink it again. No, it tasted a lot like a Fudge Sundae with like that cone aftertaste. Yeah, so it even had like that aftertaste of a sundae, a Fudge Sundae. I just couldn't do it. I did the case, but that was it. Very, very interesting one. Got to see if we're on the same server, Viper. I am over by Villa Vongfet now. That's going to be close to Oscar 1. You're going to see my icon going into Villa Vongfet if you're on Mithras. If you're not on Mithras, you're not going to see me. Not on my map, anyhow. Ew, what is this? There we go. Love the gear. Love the gear. Picking up. What did I see there? That was my BJJ rash guard there. Beautiful. Thank you very much for the purchase there, my friend. I'll have to check and see what other items you got. Well, enjoy the Tango gear, my friend. That is the... I have been using those rash guards. Oh. In my jiu-jitsu. And I have vastly preferred using short sleeve rash guards now. Yeah, the long sleeves. I've noticed the long sleeves get a little warm. I've enjoyed these nice light These nice light rash guards, much better. LRI, but worth a pop. Gotcha. Yeah, LRI. You're not going to be able to find me, but I am over here at VV getting into a gunfight. Okay, let's run on in. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Is he outside? Shooting at me. He must be. Yep, he is. Right on the other side of the fence. Get him. Get him. Never met a beverage I couldn't drink ice cold except Foster's. That's the skunkiest trash beer. You know what? I've never noticed that about Foster's. Now, I've not been a huge Foster's fan. I could still, drink an oil can of it over at Outback, but probably not in any other case. I don't believe even Australians drink Foster's. There we go. Mad Dogs helping me get my miles in here. Thank you so much, sir. VV room key. We got you opened up now. Gorgeous. Okay, so what do we have? Gold ring on the table. Okay. Nothing else here, though. Nothing funky up in there. No. Jewelry box up on top. That's nice. Ooh. I don't think I've found that watch before. That's very interesting. Headscarf, ball cap, aviators. No spank you. All right, so that's a good run right there. We do like VV. Okay, cool. Floor under the table. Did I miss something? Which table? Oh, yeah, under this table? Yeah, nothing but a fanny pack. I think. Nothing but a fanny pack there. Did you have Steam go down? Lost my stream tonight because of it. Steam, no. And the stream, as far as I can tell, has been okay. Seemed like we had that one issue. You guys were telling me that Twitch maybe had a bit of a hiccup. Sold that watch for $6K the other day. Ooh. Might have to shove it up my butt. I need to make it back to, where'd he go? He's at Westmore, right? Is that what we said? Westmore and Harrison? So Westmore, Harrison? So shoot, maybe we go Harrison this time as we work our way down to Fanny's then. Yeah, I think that's the call. BMW guy, what is up? How you doing? Let's see, OV is the worst beer, says Cthorlu. I'd drink a whole flat of Foster's before a single can of OV. But guys, why? Where's he going? Oh, wait. Is he heading? We gotta go to the Lake Restaurant. Yes. So he's going to garage, I think. Yeah. Why torture yourself, guys? Let's just drink good beer. Get yourselves a case of Shiner and go at it. Shiner's the good stuff, man. Mad Dog's drinking a 1664 Kronenberg. Oh, you are fancy there, my friend. That sounds like some good stuff. Got your hair done today, just a trim, but feels nice to pamper yourself. Very nice. Yeah, it always feels really good to get a nice haircut going. I do enjoy the feeling. I mean, both during and after. You know, the feeling of a nice haircut. does you well. But just the whole process is also very enjoyable. Yes, men get haircuts, women get their hair done. I was kind of personally referring to how I do my haircuts, but yes, getting your hair done. Which I could say is probably... Women probably get a little bit more of a process, right? A little bit more pampering. Men, we are lucky if we can get a scalp massage while we're at it. Right, got to get that the full service type of haircut to get anything good as a dude. Otherwise, you're just getting it trimmed up and they kick you out. Okay, I am all turned around. I need to head north. Mad Dog says, with this can, it will put you over the legal driving limit in the UK. Brother, what is the ABV on that thing? What is the percentage? Quite high proof. You know, I actually don't enjoy beers that are too high of a proof. I feel like it takes away from the flavor. So, like, a lot of IPAs are that way, where they're going to be higher on the alcohol content. But, I mean, those things are so, like, they're so hoppy anyways. That's really an acquired taste there. 4.8? 4.8 is pretty decent. 4.8 is pretty good. That'll definitely do ya. All right, this place looks like it might be hit. We got a jewelry box here. Cthorlu says, I like drinking any piss water beer with a dash of Clamato. Clamato, very interesting choice there. So you like to get that, oh gosh, what's it called? Kind of a Mexican blend there, I think. Once you start getting the Clamato in your beer. Okay, there should be, let's see, a purse somewhere here. It's like this dually here. Purse! Some Monet, some more Monet. Credit card and some more Monet. That money's going to get real heavy, actually. Okay, so I don't recall if there were any locked places here. I really don't think so. Lively Bately, no hair touch in many years now. It's long. How long are we talking? Is it like mid-back? Is it down to your butt? Is it that long? Because the longest I've had mine's probably down to the shoulders. Yeah, down around there. A white girl White Claws 5% says Jake. Found that out the other day. Yeah, but I mean, Seltzer's trying to get you messed up. Right? Seltzer is going to be pretty hefty. So that is not surprising. Okay, Winchester, Gator, Diamond. I just need to make my way to the nearest LZ, which is probably going to be Oscar 1, to get my flight down there. We call it lager in the UK, as well as beers homebrewed. Okay, so what's your favorite domestic then? For a UK brew. Redneck Atheist says, once a beer gets over 12%, starts to have a chemical taste. That's coming from somebody that drinks a rocks glass of Cuervo with a Corinne. 12%. 12%. I can't even think of a beer that has 12%. I have had some that I do believe are double digits. They're up there. And yeah, they're not, it's not pleasant. No. The alcohol just, like, it takes over the flavor. Halfway down the back, it stopped by itself. Okay, so that's about as long as we can get it there, halfway down the back. Jake says, I prefer to stick with my Yingling, or now I'm a fan of Tullamore Dew with apple cider. So wait. Is this an apple cider Tullamore Dew, or is this Tullamore Dew in legit apple cider? And if so, like, what's the mix there? Do you do like a shot of Tullamore Dew in a glass? That's an interesting combo. Tullamore Dew, not bad. It's not bad stuff. Newcastle. Okay, so you're a Newcastle guy. I like it. The brown ale. It has been a while since I've had a Newcastle. I might need to keep that on the list next time I hit a bar. Mix them both yourself, a shot or two, and then apple cider tastes great. Yeah, because I know there's a lot of freaking whiskeys that'll do some flavoring along with it nowadays. Man, I like the way you're doing it a lot better. Flavor it yourself. Don't have to get it from the store like that. Because, yeah, whatever it is, like the flavorings that they put in that stuff will just, I don't know, man. Might do you guys okay. It'll eat my stomach up. And I think it's whatever flavorings that they're putting into it. You can apparently add cinnamon. It's supposedly a fall drink. Ooh. That actually does sound really good. So add cinnamon, supposedly a fall drink, but it's been a great summer drink. Mix your own, personally preference though. Yeah, apple cider with the cinnamon. And a shot of whiskey in there. That'd be perfect. Nice, warm, fall kind of drink. I'd be surprised if it doesn't have a name for itself already.
Objective secured. Nomad is under our control.
Maybe even warm up a little bit, you know? Okay, so he's going to try to send me across the map here. We're going to go down to, what do we say, Harrison? Let's go Juliet 2.
Roger. Raven is in the air and heading to Oscar 1.
Gonna have to make sure I get on the right bird this time. Ground cinnamon, though, not cinnamon sugar. I was thinking just like a legit stick of cinnamon. Right, don't even grind it up. Just stick that sucker in there and let it seep. That works too. Yeah, I was kind of thinking of like cocktail-y type of dress to it.
On my way. ETA 30 seconds.
Sounds like that could be very pleasant, though. Use the stick as a stir for the drink also. 100%, man. That'd be perfect. Yeah. Redneck Atheist says, I like adding a shot or 3 of Beam to a strawberry banana milkshake. Oh, don't get me started on that. What's the adding Caribbean rum to a McDonald's vanilla milkshake? Now, if you degenerates haven't tried that yet.
Get ready. We're moving out.
I didn't tell you that one. That's my music not going anymore? There it is. Yeah, but that's something that you do. Like when you're, I'm not going to say a kid. When you are of legal drinking age as a younger person. 21. That's what you do when you're 21. Before your tastes have further developed. Get those boozy milkshakes. Now we know why you got kicked out of the Mickey D's. Yeah.
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
See, that's... You gotta be smart, though. You gotta bring in the little airline bottles of the Caribbean rum, not the gigantic white bottles that everybody knows what you're doing. Does 30 count as Jake? I think you can go ahead and do it while you're still 30. That's fine. It's just, are you willing to do the calories? Are you willing to do the calories? Are you willing to do the sugar? That is kind of a tasty combo, though. That is a boozy milkshake. All right, over to Harrison and do the drop-off here. I've either missed you at each of the points or I'm on the wrong server, says Viper 58. Yeah, dude, honestly, I don't know what the trick is to finding the right server. Whatever Womble's doing works. Womble finds me each and every single time. I don't know how the man does it. Other guys who have found me have had to server jump in order to do it. So there is that. Cthorlu says, dip Wendy's fries into the Frosty as well. I like where your head's at. Now, if it's a boozy Wendy's Frosty, there you go, man. You're hitting like 3 food groups there. That's a more complete meal. It's the timestamp. Is it the timestamp? Because you guys, when you guys even actually see a timestamp, it's when I open this up, huh? You guys see my JO at 0110? That's got to be the only identifying information, because I don't see anything else that would be able to do it. Jake saying, not really, to be honest. I feel like it would have a lot of sugar, and I don't do much sugary things anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, once you get to be our age, doing a lot of sugar, along with the milk products, is asking for a rough night. Throw a bit of booze on top of all that. I mean, the booze might actually soothe your stomach after all that stuff. Hey, we got Alaskan Life 907 coming in with that follow over there on Twitch. What's going on, Alaskan? Welcome to you. Oh, who's this? Wait. Who is this? Did he find me? Well, I don't know who Mr. Buttplug is. I'm guessing that's you. Are you Mr. Buttplug? That's funny. I mean, wait. Who's... Oh, is he rocking the LRI? That's the LRI patch, yeah? We may have our LRI guy here. No, that's Crimson? Oh, okay. Mr. Buttplug, the Crimson Man, huh? What's he doing at Harrison? He hasn't taken over Harrison? Oh, that's right. We all rock Harrison then. Mr. Buttplug. Okay, cop is captured. I need to... Let's see. Vulture is available. We're sitting at 160 rep. This guy is just impossible to level. All right, ring. Got it. All of this stuff here. I'm actually kind of curious what that stuff costs. So let me do a sort. Don't need all the suture kits. And then... Which one was it? The watch. 1.5K. That's actually not great. 2K for turncoat? Okay, so 2,000. 2,000. Vulture's going to give me 1,000. So better than a lot of these things. 3,000 for this MT watch. Are you serious? 4.5 thousand for that watch? 6,000 going to turncoat. That right there, that MT watch. That is the way to go. Cthorlu says 6 food groups if you're seeing double. Facepalm. Buttplug. The name sometimes. Dude, and that's a lightweight name right there. Yeah, they get much worse than that. All right, Vulture, come on, man. We got to work you up here. Keep going. Golly, we're probably like, what? A third of the way? No. A little less than a third of the way. 2/7 of the way, as I do my math. This guy's demanding. Very demanding. All right, don't need the exfil. Can get that out of here. XPS2. And those things are only good for about 60 bucks. All right. Who's getting into a gunfight? What's that all about? And where's that happening at? All right, replenish the old green tip. And then what else? A couple more grenades I could use. Okay. I think we're ready to run. Okay, so we just did Harrison. We are super close. We need to get back on track for the run to Fanny's. Was there anything I wanted to do on the way? Cabin in the woods, maybe? Although I don't recall if there's anything there. Band Camp It for sure. Maybe we hit Band Camp It. I should have the key for the house down there. And then keep on moving on down to Fanny's. Don't run into that sea wire. That gives you a bad time. All right, BK house. I have the key for BK house. Pretty sure. Yeah, BK house. I do. That is one that we do have. Moose Knuckle Mafia says, from what King Titus says, it's the guys with the green beret that have keys. Well, I mean, those guys are going to be over at the tier 3 areas, right? So we're talking like, if you're trying to find keys for, say, air traffic control over at Nerith, you're going to have to hit the Green Beret guys. You're not going to find Green Beret guys everywhere. And I think they only have, like, local keys. I could be wrong, though. BK has a house? Oh, bro, if they would have Burger King up in this game... Maybe you can stop by and grab yourself a Whopper. Maybe a Pepsi. A Beppis. Moose Knuckle Mafia, maybe it's just the keys he was trying to find. So, I mean, yeah. There are lots of keys that you are only going to find on the Green Berets. But that's going to be for those like specific areas around the main tier 3 areas. And air traffic control is just the one off the top of my head. But I think they've got them for... Oh, shit! Woo! I think they've got them for, like, nearly every tier 3 area. There'll be some locked rooms that you're going to want to find. Okay, careful now. Wide open area. I've got my light on. If this hasn't been hit, there's going to be some angry fellows. Which they're not shooting at me yet. So, that might mean that BK house is gone. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which way BK house... I think it's the one right in front of me. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. I think we surprised each other. There is somebody alive here. Yeah, it's not this one, is it? Oh. Wait. Wait. Okay, here comes Womble. Womble schwacking dudes. And this is a BK house. This is the one. We want to get some jewelry boxes. That would be nice. There's a smartphone. Okay. Let me turn the light on so we can see. Common credit card. Okay, that's probably good for a little bit of money. Bullet magnet here. Ah, there we go. Jewelry box. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, in theory, could you not just shoot the lock? Not only could you shoot the lock, I would think that you'd be able to blow that lock off too. That would be ideal. If we could do a little bit of breaching, right? Technically, you can. If we had some explosives. 316 here. Oh, dude, are you over in Europe as well? 316, gonna call it, message me on Discord and get the key to me. Hey, man. Viper, you have a good morning over there. Get some rest. You guys over there in Europe stay up way too late, man. But I guess that's good on my end. I get to catch you here in stream. I just can't imagine staying up that late. You guys are some night owls. I got the European night owls up in my stream. Wide open area, dude. Seriously, after showing butt plug on stream? Yes. Yes. At least I haven't seen anybody with the Goatsy name in here. Now that would be a throwback. Internet throwback. Chocolate bar, Moxaflox. Okay, now, Fannies. Fannies, you are mine. Let's do this. We want to hit Fanny's Paradise. Let's go check out the orifice. And get it done. Okay, how am I on the bullets? Pretty good. Oh, I don't have any strick, do I? I got no strick, and I left all my phenethyl, too. Go see, stare into the void. Please, no. Please do not. Look away. Avert your eyes. Or forever be scarred. As was growing up on the internet back in, the late 90s, early 2000s. That was a very, very interesting place. The Wild West of the internet back then. Very Wild West. Just be careful about those chicks. Boy, I cannot identify that far up. Too dark for my iron sights for identification there. BMW guy, I think the orifice is plugged. We'll see. We might have to unlock it. All right. Here's where it gets to be some serious business. Nobody up over here. Let's hit that register. Oh, register's been hit. That's a very bad sign. That ain't great. Doors are open. People are dead. Yeah, this is probably... I'm guessing that the orifice is a dry hole. What do you guys think? Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, that box has been hit. Nothing left. It's like the scene from Hangover 2. Oh, this place has been... Oh, but they left a sapphire pendant? That's odd. They took everything else. Even out of the jewelry box, yes. The safe has been opened. That's gone. They left the sapphire pendant. Well, I guess that's lucky. Moose Knuckle, I'm not going to repeat that. Particularly with the slightly racist accent that you would like me to do it in. Jeez. But funny movie nonetheless. I do need to go back and watch those as well. Yeah, the Hangovers, all the Hangovers I particularly like. Those are good. Okay, so did they hit the purse? Damn! Damn, this place is a dry hole. Fannies and no bueno. How do I get the hell out of here? There we go. Okay, well. I'm not entirely certain what's next on the loot run then. Yeah, not entirely sure. Oh no, a couch with a camcorder and a tripod? Yeah, stuff happened in that office, man. You got that's where they have.
She said.
That is what she said. Moose Knuckle Mafia. Quick on the Michael Scott. Michael Scarn, FBI. Burt Macklin, FBI. Yeah, so what do we hit next? Gosh, what is out there? Let's see, abandoned garage, no. There's a small marketplace down here. I don't know if it quite has the same stuff on it, though. Gas station. Sukaphone Farm. Chantavong Farm? I mean, what's... I've actually not really been on a whole lot of looting runs down in the south. Anything good down here? Yeah, I don't think anything too close to Namtaven. But perhaps down the road further. Or what were we saying? We were saying... Where'd it go? We were saying Sawmill, yeah? Maybe we go do Sawmill. Could try for... let's see here. Could try for the PR Attic Key and the Hidden Field to the north. So the PR Attic Key. I'm not sure where that's at. Which one's PR? Hidden Field to the north, too. Womble, you tell me. Oh, okay, so that's Hunter's Paradise. Womble, you tell me what LZ we should hit then. Yeah, I'm down to go back north. I thought we were hitting them all. I definitely don't have the keys there. 179130. Okay, so 179130. Oh, there's a building out there. Whoa. Oh, getting identified. Somebody popped back up. Not worried about him. I'll run to those coordinates. 179130. Seems to be the closest to me here. And there's a building out there, which I've not been to yet. 179130, yes? Ah, that's quite a walk there. 179130. Moose Knuckles saying that there's a lot of good hidden caches that King Titus has gotten. He's almost at $2 million. That man is a loot goblin then. Goodness. He's hitting multiple millions there. So hidden caches. We're talking like... I mean, I could probably pull up the hidden caches over on Gray Zone Warfare TAC map. The old GZW TAC map. That probably wouldn't be too bad for a good loot running. Just in addition to doing all of the jewelry boxes, make sure that I hit up all the hidden caches. Might be a good way to go. Got to be real adept at identifying your route, though. Gotta slow walk it. I do not have very much stamina here. We are stamina-less. Ooh, I just realized I do not have enough hydration on me. That could get to be an issue here in a bit. So, need to loot water. Willie T23 coming in. There's a buried cache next to me by the big rock to my right. Good lord. That big rock? Hopefully I saw that in time. Because the delay in chat to when I get to read it kind of becomes an issue when you're trying to walk me into something like that. Let's go over by the big rock there. Okay, so that's the one. Buried cache over by it. Let's take a look as I walk through this lagoon here. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, there it is. On the beach, too. That's pretty easy to spot. Just one item. Oh, just mackerel? Damn. Unlucky pull. Sometimes it goes that way, though. Sometimes it's just food and water. And if I'm ever searching these with anybody around, any of my teammates around, I always tell them, hey, all I found was water. That was it. And sometimes you can get some great stuff. Sometimes you can. I guess I spent all my luck in Vegas. I spent all my luck in Vegas, and now I get mackerel out of these things. Good catch, though, man. Good timing on that. I almost walked right on past it. Okay, 830 meters. Wait. I'm near November 1. Maybe I can catch a little bit of a ride? Nope. Not a single LZ anywhere near it that I have opened up. It looks like an area where there should be an LZ, though. Maybe if I look around, one will open up. In the meantime, we walk at like a slight jog. Okay, time is now 4 in the morning. Hopefully the sun comes up soon. I may have very well lost... Oh, nope, Womble's down there at Spielberg. Getting some fun in. No Taylor Swift for me, unfortunately, no. Can't get that Taylor Swift flight in if there is no destination. Otherwise, you guys know I would take it. I have no shame. I will hop a little puddle hopper flight in a helicopter. No big deal. I don't care how much jet fuel it burns, how much carbon it puts into the atmosphere. Oh, here's a little outcropping. Here's a little outcropping. He's got a buddy up here somewhere. Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, never mind. He's got two buddies. Or I should say had. Had two buddies. Oh, messed up the coordinates 174129. Am I going? I'm going the wrong one then. Okay, hold on a sec. So I'm going there. 17174. 174129. Okay. I see something out there. There's something. I don't know what it is. Kind of looks like a rocky outcropping. $3. Sorry, bro. I will take your lunch money. Hey, we found a cache. Oh, we found a cache with some food and water. I was needing some water on me. Take that iced tea, too. Yeah, we're going to be a little thirsty. Not a bad cache pull there. All right, we continue the march. Still, I don't think we're any closer to an LZ, are we? No, not really. Just the long walk. So I don't believe I have been to this area yet. At least whatever that is, I do not have marked. So this will be an interesting discovery. And then I am carrying HVL, am I not? Yeah, I got a few pieces of high value loot in my pockets. I am gonna have to find Vulture once again. Maybe after I hit this area, we'll need to head on up. Go find Vulture, do some business again. All right, let's do some methyl. Regen, regen, regen. Regenerated, let's run. Gotta keep that meth pumping through me. Stack it again. Man, it's like medicating up before getting into a gunfight, right? I don't know what this is up here. Another little village. Is it going to give me the discovery? Yep. Natong Farms. Okay. New area for me here. Oh. Oh, crap. I am in the middle of it. I thought perhaps Womble had come through here. Looks like he has not. At least not this side of it. Wah. Where's he at? All right, good thing I pumped all that meth here. Can run around like a madman. Hopefully they got something good in here. Maybe a little bit of loot of some sort. Anything? Not to be. Kick in that door, Womble. Let them know it's the police. Turn the lights on for you. Ah, what's in the box? A little bit of ammo. All right, all right. Pump a little bit more meth. Here we go. Oh, is that searchable? That's not searchable, is it? Nah. It's a race. Womble runs like a speed demon. Okay, look at him, look at him, look at him. Yeah, he's got some super stamina there. Run it up. Okay, kind of tired. Use a little bit more meth. Guess it doesn't do any good to press shift going through the water there. You don't go any faster. What's in the box? Are you really sure you want to know? Redneck Atheist, I do believe it is her pretty little head. Or whatever the line was. It was something like that. Okay, so this is the PR restaurant. This one does need a key. I'm supposing to get up into the attic then. Restaurant key. Or restaurant attic. Attic. Whoa, whoa. Where's he at? Where's he at? Don't kill me. He's up here somewhere in the bush. He's kind of looking like John Wick there. Homeboy was John Wicking it up. Go with the flow of the water, you cross faster? Ah, interesting. I did not think about that going across the water. Look at that equipment box right on the stairs. Do not get distracted by it. Got to make sure nobody's going to be up there to kill you. Okay, so we got ammo boxes. We got suitcases. PR attic. All right, so we need the key. Need to be checking dead homies down around here. It's my D in a box. It's my D in a box. If I recall, your wife's pretty little head. That's it. That's it, Redneck Atheist. That sounds much closer. Man, Kevin Spacey, really, really good creep. Yeah, that was definitely a good role. Willie T23 has that key. Gosh darn it, everybody has keys but me. I guess I got a few more keys now. All right, somebody yield me the attic key, please. Anybody. Lots of people around here. Nobody has the key. How do you guys get up into the attic? Somebody's got to have access to it. Run to the sound of the guns. Oh, there's the poppy fields. Okay. So these must be the hidden fields up here? Oh, oh. Whoa! How did I not see him standing right in front of me? Holy crap. I'm blind, y'all. He was kind of blending into the background for me there. Willie T23, I hunt for duplicates so I can give them away. So that's farming some good karma. That is farming that good gray zone warfare karma. Yeah, good for you. That's being a good dude. Moose Knuckle Mafia, have you heard their newer song called Sushi Glory Hole? I have not. No. Is that Lonely Island? Might have to look that up. Kevin Spacey, really good creep, comes by it naturally. Hidden poppy fields. Yes, this is it. Okay, discovered. Now, this isn't the only hidden poppy fields. Pretty sure I've discovered another hidden poppy fields up towards the north. But we have had somebody here who has actually gone through the place already. Probably not much to discover here. We're trying to find a locked area. Is there a locked area up here? Oh, here's homeboy. Who's that? Fire at Will? Will, what you doing? Getting all looty? up in here. It's amazing. Okay, dead guy here. Oh, okay. So we got a UN firearms box. Beautiful. We have the Mark 16 handguard there and 13 and a half. I'll just sell these H2s. Okay. I kind of get it. Maybe a little water because we have been running. There we go. It's amazing. I'm going to have to check it out. No, I did not hear. Is Lonely Island still putting out music? That's kind of mind-blowing, honestly. They've been at it for a while. And they're not necessarily in the genre of music that sticks around for long, right? All right. I don't know if there's anything up here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any other shacks. So it's just these. All right, I got to go hit Vulture again. Let's see. Where is my closest LZ? Gosh, Bravo 3. Because otherwise, Warden is over here. Warden is still, that's a long way to walk. Harrison, let's go Bravo 3. It's got to be my closest. And then hit Juliet 2 to hit Harrison. Got a little business to conduct. What's up, bro? Little business to conduct out there. I need to find a good source of Strick. Yeah, because Strick is how I'm going to run like crazy around this map. But I can't find a solid source of it. All right, good walk. Just a couple more meths. Just a little bit. A little taste. Boom. All right. That should help out with my endurance. Just a tiny bit. A little faster recovery. All right, come on, endurance. Hey, Hightower. What's up, sir? Hightower coming in with that raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was embarrassing. Hightower, what's up, brother? How's your stream tonight, my friend? Night shift united, sir. How you been this past week, man? I haven't been around. We just got back from Las Vegas, so we've been off for about a week here. Getting back into the groove, getting back into the swing of things. Yeah, we're doing good, man. Like I said, a little bit of a vacation, a little bit of time away, a little time off. Definitely needed. Don't feel well rested because I can say, if you're partying in Las Vegas, you are not getting any rest. So maybe now that I'm back here, I can get a little bit more rest. But yeah, man, what's up with you? What's been going on with you this past week? Yeah, that is... Hightower, have you been? Dude, if you have not been to Vegas, do yourself a favor and get out there sometime. It's a lot more than just gambling, brother. It is like Disneyland for adults. It's great. PvPing and taking cops, that is about the best thing to be doing at this point in the wipe, isn't it? All the tasks are over. I'm still trying to find myself keys and looting here. That seems to be my... My area of lacking. I am poor. Oh! And Womble has got a freaking rocket of an arm on him. My goodness. 1-2, it's a bucket list thing. Yeah, definitely highly recommend, man. We do it kind of regularly because flights are pretty cheap to get down there. And then hotels, depending on where you stay, can actually be quite affordable. It's the food that gets you, man. It's the food. It's all the little shopping here and there. So like going to a convenience store to pick up water. Like water was like $7 a bottle or something there. Wherever I was found at, $7, $8 a bottle. So it's pretty intense. But yeah, as far as like staying there, you can stay there pretty easily. You just got to get creative if you're trying to save money in other places. Mad Dogs. Gray Zone Warfare wipe? Dude, I mean, probably not anytime soon, right? We're talking, gosh, fall time frame? Right? Because they just did the spring one, right? And they do it twice a year. So yeah, we're several months away, I would imagine. Posted sushi glory hole on the Discord. Ah, there it is. Oh my God, they're still making music. That is intense. Am I going to TwitchCon this year? Asks Hightower. I'm probably going to give him a second to come back from those ads there. TwitchCon. Well, I can let you guys know. I mean, we're thinking about it. We haven't gotten the tickets yet. So I got to make sure I have things squared away with my PTO, with work. Make sure I've got plenty of PTO to go over there. And if I do go, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing like all 3 days or if we just go for maybe a day and then just enjoy San Diego. It depends. It depends because the thing to do there is to party. So we shall see. Yes, Hightower, as I was saying, as you were hanging out there to some ads. Wait, where's this one going? Where's this guy going? Bravo 3, Echo 3. Echo 3, where's he sending me? Nope. 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 Nope, I can't get off, can I?
Ready up, we're taking off.
He did assign me. He sent me to Echo 2, or to Echo 3. Yep, other side. Gosh darn it. Jump and hit F. So you have to jump and hit F. Okay. That son of a bitch. Womble? I knew he was going to do it too. Yes, yeah. So TwitchCon. A raid. We got Army Guy coming in with that raid there. Welcome on in, Army Guy. How's it going, friend? Hit us up with those raids. Yeah, TwitchCon. I mean, we're thinking about TwitchCon. We haven't bought tickets yet. So, I think really the question comes down to what is the extent? What is the extent of TwitchCon that we go to? Are we going to go to all 3 days? Are we going to go to 1 day and then just kind of enjoy San Diego instead? Because if I'm being honest, TwitchCon is mostly about the partying, I think. And not a huge partier here.
Ready. 30 seconds.
You know, it may strike you as funny, seeing how as I just got back from Las Vegas, that I'm not that much of a party guy, but come 9 o'clock, come 9 p.m., I start to, like, drop. My energy levels just kind of tank after that. Army Guy 01 coming in with that follow there. Thank you so much, sir. And we have Agent Awesome 007 as well coming in with that follow. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome to the team here. Wife and I may do it for a mini vacation. I think that's actually a good plan. And you may not necessarily have to stick around for TwitchCon, right? To get it to have a good time out there. San Diego is a pretty nice place. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily feel locked in to have to stick around TwitchCon. It's TwitchCon, you're only going to get so much out of it. You see one day, you've probably seen about as much as you want to. So we shall see. If you have good friends that are going there, though, man, like that's probably a bit more of the push, right?
Roger. Raven is in the air and heading to Echo 3.
Yeah, if you can get a good group of people hanging out over there, be a good time.
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA.
Oh, wait. Is Redneck Atheist talking about how to get around ads? Is that what that is? All right. I'm not going to repeat that then. Hightower coming in looking to see.
Rah.
There we go. T. Connie coming in with that resub for 3 months in a row there. Sir, you are 3 months out of 8 to become that fully coined member of the unit there. Thank you so much for coming on back, Tikani. Rah, 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 rah. Let's go. Get up on this helicopter here. Let's go do some business with Vulture. So yeah, that Naval Museum down in San Diego, that would be a good one to hit up. I mean, you got plenty of Marines, you got plenty of Navy down there. That is like, it's San Diego's a military town, dude. That museum's got to have some pretty legit stuff too, I'd imagine. Yeah, the Gray Zone devs are going to be there. That actually probably would push me over to do it. So yeah, I think as long as I got PTO squared away, it'd probably be a good thing for me to go. But let's keep in touch on that Hightower. I'd like to link up if you're heading out there, man. We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, Redneck Atheist. A naval museum would be very, very interesting. Perhaps a collection of lint, the largest collection of lint. I imagine they would have like some, maybe some wax sculptures of some famous navals. They might have some oranges on display. I don't know. Maybe. Depending on what kind of navals we're talking about. Yeah, Hightower, I think probably the biggest issue is going to be finding hotels. Hotels are going to get booked out the wazoo, dude. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Jack Carr spoke highly of it in his novels. I've not come across any mention of it in his novels yet. That would be cool, though. Rational Paranoia, good old floating museum in San Diego. Oh, is it floating? I did not know that. Redneck Atheist got to scratch Ricky's ears. Dude, if she is wearing her ears to that, I'll scratch them. How far am I in them? I am on the 3rd book now. Yeah, Savage Sun. Just started that one up, actually. I do have a bit to get through, don't I? And that's a good thing, though, right? I really do like Jack Carr's series here. So I got quite a few books ahead of me to read, and looking forward to getting through it. I take it nice and slow, right? I read a couple of chapters as I'm laying in bed, getting ready to go to sleep, and then, like, reading is what does it for me, man. It's that I've got the pattern down as I'm getting ready for bed. Knock out a couple chapters, and it just knocks me right out, man. I have a good night of sleep after reading a couple chapters. You've read them all thrice? I would say you are a Jack Carr fan then, my friend. He does have other books outside of the Terminal List series, though. Have you looked into those? And I think he's also going to start. I think he's also going to start writing some books about his father too. Not Jack Carr's father, but Reese's father. Yeah, you've read the Beirut one? Got it. You've met him in person, really? Where'd you meet him at? He seems like a pretty legit dude, right? Like some of these guys that come out of the teams and get famous, they're kind of D-bags. Jack Carr does not strike me as some D-bag Navy SEAL. He seems pretty legit. Was that a book signing for Only the Dead? Okay, cool. You gotta tell me, was it at a Barnes and Noble? Solid as they come, yeah. Got a picture with them, did you? Man, how likely are you to buy one of those axes, man? One of those hatchets. Get you a tomahawk. Those winkles are expensive as hell. But gosh dang, do they look cool. Public library? Okay, cool. There you go. All right, Vulture, let's see what you got. You want one badly? Dude, they are like, what, $700-800, something like that? They are expensive. $700-800 sounds kind of cheap for anything Winkle. Yeah, Winkle does some expensive stuff. All right, so high value loot. For as much as I found, we've got those out. I want to sell the rest of this crap too while I am at it. Which, that looks good enough. All right, Vulture. This guy's tedious. 227 out of 700 rep just to get to level 2. It's going to take a good long while. 73K. This whole time, this entire night, we've only gone up by about 10,000. Definitely less than 10,000. Not super there. Okay, so I came up short on that, huh? I came up short. It's actually 1,200 for the full tang with the punch grip and the front spike. 1,200? That sounds about more right there. They look friggin' cool, though. I would like that. Mr. Wild, what's going on, sir? Hey, Vegas. Vegas was a good time, man. Vegas was a good time. It always is. Let's see. This would be our third time to Vegas. Yeah, third. I want to say we stayed at the Flamingo. We stayed at the Bellagio. We stayed at... That last one was Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan, by the way. That is a good place. I really like the Cosmo. QA update. Got the stickers and they were cut right this time. Mr. Wild, I actually just looked into that today. Yeah, because I was wondering what was going on with that. They definitely screwed that up the first time. So I sent them the picture that you posted up and let them know that they screwed the pooch on the cut for the stickers. So they got it right this time. That's good to know. And now hopefully for anybody else who orders those stickers that they will be right. Question, are they 2 separate stickers? They ought to be 2 separate stickers. Hightower saying, imagine getting 2 and doing the Crosshawks wall mount. So I do think Jack Carr has that, right? He's got the crossed Winkles on a wall mount. I mean, you're spending $2,500 just on the axes to get those up on the wall. That is intense, man. That's a lot of money. But I guess if you be making that Jack Carr money on all of those books, that's a drop in the bucket there. Yeah, or if they get them in a raffle, for sure, man. All right, guys. Gents, 9 o'clock, and we were just talking about how 9 o'clock is the time that I turn into a pumpkin. That's it. We are here. Gentlemen, all right. Got to give you all the speech. So first of all, there we go. Turn off my ears. Let me go ahead and invite you guys over to the Discord. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hop on over to the Discord. Their link is popping up at some point in chat. I know it should at some point. I don't know why it's not. All right. My Streamlabs might be not working for me here. I'll tell you what, actually, maybe I can copy it from right here. Here we go. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I just had to go and get that typed up in there. Yeah, right, Streamlabs. Streamlabs kind of hit or miss. Yeah, make sure you guys jump on over to the Discord there. We got a great community forming up over there. Plus, it is also the way that we get to stay in contact while we're off stream here. So, if you guys want to coordinate on anything, if we need to coordinate on some merch, because sometimes we got to talk about merch. Like we were just talking about with Mr. Wild, we had some quality issues we had to get squared away there. So we got you squared right away. It's Tango, but after hours. After 9 o'clock is when it gets to be after hours, yeah. Tango after dark. That actually wouldn't be too bad if I wanted to do like a podcast or something. We could do Tango After Dark. It would be my just chatting. And it would be like the post-game session that we do. We start off at 9 o'clock and we do the Tango After Dark sessions. All right, what else? If you guys are new members, because we do have some new people up in stream here with that raid. And again, thank you so much, Hightower, for that raid. Appreciate you very much. If you guys are new to the channel, consider becoming a subscriber. Join us up at the unit. When you do, you guys get 10% off over at tangopapadelta.com. So speaking of that merch that we were talking about, head on over to tangopapadelta.com and check it out. We got some good stuff, not just stickers that now are nicely cut and can be divided. But we got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got hats, we got a full gamut of things. Go check it out. It is a very full merch store that is designed by yours truly. I've poured a lot of my heart and soul into this design. Check it out, tangopapadelta.com, and use your 10% discount over there. And finally, yes, the coin slap, guys. As members of the unit, you guys are working your way up to becoming fully coined members of the unit. And that is after 8 months of service with us. Lots of guys here are working their way up. I just saw Tikani coming in here. He just resubbed for 3 months there, so he's well on his way. After 8 months, you guys get the coin. That gets sent out to you. That is our logo with that 3D relief antique silver finish on that skull with that maroon beret in enamel up on top there, and the crest of the 2nd Battalion, 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment. Hey, there we go. Hightower coming in, joining the unit. My friend, you are well on your way now. All right. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you, sir. On the back side of our coin here, we have our Paratroopers logo. And as you will see here, each and every one of these coins are individually... Hey, Hightower coming into those 5 gifted subs. Guys, we are working our way up. Usually we do our giveaways after 82. So if I check out my goals here now, we are sitting at... Come on up here. No, that's not what I wanted. Where are my goals at? That's the Raid Channel button, manage goals. All right, we're sitting at 50. 50 of 82. So guys, make sure you guys come back here for our next stream then. We're going to be 32 away from our next giveaway.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Well, hasta la vista. Yeah, so on the back there, each and every one of these are individually numbered. Like Mr. Wild, he's got 014. I've got 082 myself. But yeah, individually numbered and tracked. I keep track of those over at tangopapadelta.com over on the unit roll call. So if you guys want to see who has a coin, they're over on the website. Check that on out. All right, guys, I think that'll do it. We will be back again. That's going to be on a Thursday with a little bit more Gray Zone Warfare. We're going to have to feel it, man. We're getting late wipe here. The rotation is getting harder. So we'll see. I'm going to think about it. If you guys have anything that you want to see, any particular game, if you guys want to do a Tango After Dark, maybe we do a Tango After Dark. Head on over to the Discord then, and let's hear it. All right, guys. We got to find somebody to raid, which means Twitch. You guys, I'm going to need y'all to stand by. We're going to go find somebody to raid out to. Everybody else, y'all enjoy this Moto video. Psycho. All right. Psycho, brother, what's going on, man? Let's just send them all. Everybody, come on in. Let's go. Everybody make your way on in. We got Psycho. This is the time to raid, gents. We're here. We were speech time. We were getting it going. All right, but we're gonna gather everybody up. All right, everybody gather around real tight, nice and tight. We're all saying Shreddy. Okay, I'm thinking Shreddy then. If he's doing some Gray Zone, that's gonna be a good one. Let's do it. All right, Twitch. To include all of you raiders who just showed up, which Psycho, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. As always, we have the night shift uniting here. You guys are awesome. But yes, we were just about to raid out ourselves, so this is some interesting timing. We're all consolidating. We're all getting together here, and we're gonna raid out to Shreddy. So don't anybody leak it to him. We're heading on over his way.
2 hours later.
Etymology Gaming, come on, man. Give me a second here. We just gotta regroup here. Regrouping on Shreddy. Let's do it, Mr. Wild. All right, so Twitch. Okay, so Psycho said, I literally said, I don't know how long he's streaming, but we're going. And it's good, man. If we're gonna consolidate, I think this is good. We consolidate as a night shift and we pass it along.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
We are going dark here. All right, guys. Twitch, you stand by. We're going to raid on out there. Everybody else, like I was saying before I got beautifully interrupted by Psycho with his raid, stand by. We're going to have this baller outro video. Stand by for the moto video, and then we raid out. All right, guys. I will see you on Thursday. You all have a good evening. Let's hit it.
Reach that part of the road.